whisper it. Ooh, 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 toy rage.
What is going on, everybody? This is Cal Thune from Toy Rage, and let's talk about Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This is a game that was released about a month ago in early August on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It was released by Ninja Theory, who has done other games such as Heavenly Sword, Enslaved, and Devil May Cry. Now, the game's main protagonist is Senua. She's a female warrior searching for her love, Dillion, who is in Hell. She sets out to find and save him from Hela, the Norse goddess of death, who is residing in Niflheim. The unique thing about the game is Senua is what the Norse would refer to as a guilt, or someone with a mental illness which may have been due to some sort of trauma. In current day, we would refer to what Senua suffers from as psychosis. The game in the beginning gives you a warning before you play, not of seizures or good guys don't do drugs, but of how this game greatly deals with psychosis and its symptoms. Ninja Theory did a lot of in-depth research on this game, and not just from Google searches. They consulted with various health professionals specializing in psychosis, as well as those who suffered from psychosis. They took this research and built it into the game, and I won't get into it specifically, but many of the game's mechanics are built around these symptoms. The rune matching, voices, focusing. I highly suggest after you beat the game to then watch the featurette about what went into this game, and it is amazing to watch. Your mind will be blown over what actually goes into what made this game. So Hellblade is not a long game. It's between 6 and 7 hours. A reason why it may be so short is because there's a mechanic that happens in the game which I will just refer to as rot. Early in the game, you become infected with rot on your hand. And each time you fail, which is each time you die, the rot will grow up your arm. If it ever reaches your head, your game is over, and all progress is lost. So needless to say, as the game goes on, you will get more stressed out. But it is not just by this feature, it's also from the game as well. Combat in this game isn't too in-depth, but it is definitely fun and gorgeous. It does only take up no more than maybe 20 to 25% of gameplay. The rest is really just like walking around, learning about Norse mythology, solving puzzles, and being amazed by the world that Senua is in. The glyphs was definitely one of my favorite parts about the games, learning about Norse mythology and realizing references made in other games, such as Warcraft. Please wear headphones in this game. The 3D sound for this plays quite the part. The voices in your head will help you, they will doubt you, they will give you clues, and they may make you just feel bad about yourself. But sometimes they cheer you on. But not always. One of the last things I have to touch upon is the graphics, and oh man, the visuals in this game are insane. The character designs, the environment never cease to amaze. There are some AAA games that don't even achieve this, or come close. One cool thing that they did, instead of making every character CG, was they got people to act out the roles, film it, and then they would play it over the game in some areas. This added a little bit more to the voices in her head for what was going on with Senua, and personally I do think it added to the experience. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a game that pulls you in on so many different levels. The story, the sound, environment, the history. It aims to please, and on so many of those levels, it delivers. Watching the featurette after adds so much and really makes you respect and appreciate what Ninja Theory went through to give this game that authentic feature and really shed a light on the issues of psychosis. Again, this is a very short review, but thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and remember, just because it isn't real to you doesn't mean it isn't real for her.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help, a little hope.